Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today, I think I have some cool knives for y'all. What I have is sorry, got an itch there. I have a folding hunter, a clasp knife, a large clasp knife that I think HT and many others will like for my folding hunter Friday. Then I have a beautiful stag handled fixed blade for the fixed blade Friday that I'm going to do. And I thought I'd just put these all in one video. So I think we'll have a little bit of fun. So if you're ready, let's get into this. First up, we have this Rough Ryder RR524. Pop the box open. There's what it comes in like. I believe these are only available on the secondary market now. If I'm wrong, well, guess I'm wrong. Beautiful knife. Just want to show it real quick, but I am going to get my sunshine cloth out. This one I had made really, really filthy, and I did what you're not supposed to do with it. I washed it to get some of the gunk off in it, so it's lost a little bit of its polishing capacity. It's lost like some of the polishing compound that was in there, but it still does a wonderful job on knives like this that are, basically show ready, but are just not quite, what do you want to call it? As spiffy as you want them to be, got to get that, got to make them spifferiferous. Is that a word? It isn't my language. You didn't know there was a language called Stanables, did you? Yeah. Now you do. But anyways, these are Rough Riders, are just wonderfully made knives. I got enough of these with different handle materials to go for a month or so of folding hunter Fridays. So we'll have some fun with these. Man, these sunshine cloths do such a wonderful job of just making these things just pop. Oh, did you hear that snap? Did you hear that snap? Look at that blade. Oh, just gonna make Papa Bear happy. Okay. I'll give you guys a look at this open. You hear that songbird in the background there? That's so beautiful here. Look at that thing. Oh, just wonderful. 440. Try to get that to where you can see it. Razor sharp stainless. This side you got the anvil and the Rough Rider there. But just an absolutely beautiful piece. Oh, got a little bit of smudge there. I didn't get. I was too busy running my gums, flapping my gums, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is a beautiful big piece. Fits your hand greatly, even with like big hands like mine. I really listen to this thing. Doesn't have a half stop, but oh, that would have been fingers gone, guillotined. Look at these beautiful. I don't know what they call that on the bolsters. Then it's like that sunray, or moonbeam. I don't know. And then on the horn, the pins are beautiful. Looks to be brass pins. That one I can feel a little bit, but the rest of them I can't feel. Just look at that build quality too. Just look at that. Right down the center. Right in the middle. Yeah, this is I'm going to call it a saw cut bone. It's got that saw cut pattern. It is bone. Look at that beautiful Rough Rider Lucky Horseshoe shield. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, man, I tell you, I love these knives. I know I don't really like using the word love on them, but I guess I understand why we all use it for that. Is it's just saying, hey, I really, 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 really like these knives without saying I really, 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 really like these knives. Or whatever it is. Man, I like the bone that it's even with a little bit of color loss on the ends there on both sides. Man, the show and pile sides on these are just beautiful. And if you know what this type of fluting is called on these, on the bolsters and the horn there, please let me know, because it's got one match straight nail nick. You don't even need it because you can grab so nicely. And then let's listen to this kick in. Oh, it about jumps out of your hand, man. Oh, this is this. A little bit of differentiation there, step in, but I mean, when you do pick these up secondary market, it might be a $20 knife, maybe. And if that's the only thing I can really nick it on is that, something's crawling on my leg, I'm not going to complain. I mean, what, 2 nicks? It's got that there. That's the only thing I can really nick it on. And of course, it's made in China. You can see it right there on the right there. Oh, I can't get this to focus well enough. Oh well. You guys know Rough Riders are Chinese knives, but man, I tell you, they are beautiful Chinese knives. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I was able to pick up this lot of knives on the secondary market. Just an absolutely beautiful knife. And when you consider what, even if I would have paid like full secondary market price, maybe $20-$30, well worth it. So HT, hope you like this one, because I got like 6 or 7 more to show, and they're beautiful, all different handles and different highlights and stuff on the bolsters. Those be considered highlights? I don't know, but what the heck, I'm calling them highlights. But there's that. Then we'll go for my fixed blade Friday. This, I'm going to get a drink first. Again, I'm enjoying my delicious iced tea. I have been throwing a green tea bag in with them too, because green tea has a lot of good antioxidants and other stuff that is good for you. So coming up here, I'm going to just show the box. We got the Whitetail Cutlery WT005. Not going to show the front because that shows what the knife looks like. I want y'all to see it. Okay. I did already do a short on this. I got to do a little touching up with my cloth here. I'll just show you guys the tip there. Just the tip. Oh man, this thing is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Gosh dang. Should be illegal to make knives. Whoops, dropped my towel. Should be illegal to make knives this beautiful, because I get people like me to buy them. So rude. Well, for those of you that don't know, Whitetail Cutlery is a Frost Cutlery brand. So if that right there turns you off, then thanks for coming this far. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, and I appreciate you. And share if you want. I appreciate you, because I appreciate the fact that you that you checked out the Rough Rider, the Folding Hunter. I really hope that you'll stay around to check out this beautiful stag-handled, easy for me to say, stag-handled fixed blade. And here we go. Let's share it. Look at that. This thing is 15, I believe 15 and a half inches overall, 14 inches overall. Okay, I apologize. Got like a little camping mirror there. I love that traditional clip point buoy look. Got the swedge here. Oh, look at that. Look at that guard. Just beautiful brass guard. Whitetail Cutlery right there. Look at this handle. Brass bolster, brass hilt. Oh, that's just a beautiful. It's a rat tail, I believe. Look at that. Now, I will admit, left hand it feels okay, but right hand, because of this little nub here, for the way the antler was, this thing is just like, and I know every one of them won't have the exact same handle, but this thing is just beautiful. And right here, what might lose some people. See that? Pakistan. I still don't know why they want to pack me into things. It's not very nice. But I tell you, those Pakistanis, when they are given the proper uh, authority, a proper statement to build a knife, they can build one beautiful knife. There are different levels of Pakistani builds. There are those that are absolute garbage. You know, they're still fun just to dink around with. But when they make them like this, oh, I'm going to side with nothing on it. They make them like this. This is where Stan gets just whoo, woo. That's all I can say. Whitetail cutlery. Look at the thickness of that blade too. My goodness, that's got to be. That's 1/8 of an inch. Man, this thing's just absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the sheath too. The sheath is actually very, very well made, which is another thing that'll happen with a lot of Pakistani sheaths. You'll get absolutely horribly made sheaths. This one is very, very well made. I still think it's got a little bit of the, as Tobias calls them, the cardboard cow. And it smells good leather. One thing I will recommend is you never want to store one of these knives in the sheath, but especially with Pakistani, these buttons, I don't know what they have on them, but the buttons like just grow verdigris. And what verdigris, like this, I can feel it already starting. It's got like a stickiness to it. What verdigris is that's what they call in coins, in numismatics, what turns a coin green. It's a contamination that, helps it turn green, and it's a foreign substance. It's something got on it. And man, I tell you, these things will turn green in a heartbeat, those buttons. Well, I should show you what it looks like within. And they do that. There's pretty much no saving them, and it's really hard to get that green off your knife sometimes without some type of damage, And I mean, when I mean damage, I mean like you get it to where they're just it's like etched into the brass. And I like I said, I don't know what it is, but there's just some funkiness on them, Yeah. That right there just makes me happy, happy, happy. Wow. Oh, and I forgot, I didn't bring a sticker out. I'm so sorry. Folding Hunter Friday is brought to you by HTZDC. If you're not subscribed to him, please do so. Great guy. And I can't remember who did Fixed Blade Friday. Fixed Blade Friday's been around a long time. Huh. I'm not 100% sure who brought that one out anymore. I'll have to do a little research. So I'd like to give them credit where credit is due. I figured out it'll be down in the what this video is about section. But yeah, I mean, you're just ready. You're just ready to tear things up with these two. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, what a combination, baby. What a combo right there. Got the clip point here too. Ooh. Oh yeah, Daddy Stan is liking that. Hear a little aerial plane going over. It's really nice. Man, let's look at that little camping mural a little bit more. Look at all the detail. Got like a little canoe in there, the camping area, sun in the background, some trees. Wow, that's actually pretty. That's a really well done mural. I think that's what it's called, mural, or I will just call it a scene. Man, you might think I'm weird, but sometimes I will just sit there with my knives and just stare at them. It depends on the mood I'm in. Like when I'm trying to really do some deep thinking and figure something out, That's a bummer. It's got a little bit of something on the hilt there. I didn't know. Oh, just smuts. It's coming out. Sorry. I'll just, sit there with a knife or two and just check them out. And I found like when I look at a knife and just think like outside of what I'm trying to think of, that like a lot of times the answers will come to me. And I don't know if that's necessarily like the be quiet and, you can, that still quiet voice. You can hear God talking to you, because I don't know if that's, looking at the knife puts me in the right mind frame, the right consciousness, maybe to hear that still silent voice. And some of y'all might think, boy, that's, slanderous, or blasphemous. But I honestly feel to hear that silent, that still quiet voice, you have to get yourself to the point where you can hear it. And just sitting there with a knife with nothing going on around me, no sound. Oh yeah, I'm getting the smuts off. No sound, no other thing getting me, just looking at it, looking at the details, looking at the intricacy of how beautiful it is, trying to figure out how that was made. And this, all of a sudden, there we go. I've got all the schmutz off the hilt there, or pommel, whatever you want to call it. I guess sometimes it just helps me to get into that right mood, the right mindset, the right frame of mind, so that I can hear that still silent voice. But I just love to look at a knife and just notice little things. Like I didn't notice the schmutz is on there. Now it's cleaned up. Just so neat. Sometimes just trying to figure out how they're put together, Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you all for joining me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. A little cooler than it was yesterday. It's only 70 out. I'm getting, my mouth is going dry. Excuse me. Oh. There's still something there about the old classics. Coffee, iced tea, you know, just something there about the natural things, that's not man-made. I guess, well, it's man-made because I made it, but I mean, like, no artificial flavors, no artificial this or that. There's something to be given about that. Just enjoying all the greenery out here. It's like, you ever just sit back and look at what God has created for us, and just, I'm looking at all the different shades of green. There's like 1, 2, 3 in the lawn, 4 in the lawn, 5 in the lawn, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 20 different shades of green in the trees, the lawn. It's just so beautiful. I think as a collection or collective, humans don't take the time anymore to just sit back and appreciate the beauty that we have. What we've been given stewardship over. We need to get better at that. At least I know I do. Again, Randy over there at Georgia Adventure really motivates me, showing he's going, working on his orchard, working on his, making his property better for him and to being a good steward. That's something I've been slacking on a lot, is being a good steward, not only on my property, but on my cutlery. Yeah, pretty much everything. I've really slacked off. I think some of it is my, pain levels that I'm in every day. But that's just an excuse. You start using things and you don't realize or mean to make them an excuse, but that's what they become. So yeah, I just got to get back into it. I really do. Because man, I am so blessed to just be alive, to be looking at everything, to just be here, to have you all, to have my YouTube family here. And that's what you are. Yes, YouTube themselves calls you all subscribers. And there are some that are just subscribers, and I don't mean that as rudeness. I mean that as they're the ones that stop in and might subscribe and watch 1, 2 videos. Okay, that's fine. They're still, can be friends, because I think everybody here that comes and watches for a minute or two is my friend. Even if you dislike the video, doesn't mean you dislike me. You just dislike that video. But those of you that are here that interact with me here on this channel, Many of you on Instagram and also with phone calls and stuff. You guys are family. You guys and gals are family. I appreciate you all. And I don't feel I express that often enough because I'm one of those people that gets very self absorbed, I guess I'll call it. Where I stop looking outward. I just start, oh, woe is me for this. Woe is me for that. Oh, oh, oh. And that's a bad habit to get into. Very bad habit. So, well, I should get going. I just wanted to let y'all know that I truly, truly appreciate you. Sorry about getting on that ramble there. I don't even know where that came from. I had no intention of doing that. Well, must have been supposed to happen. Oh, Lordy. That's what you get when you come to one of my videos. If you made it this far, please put in hashtag Steward, STEWARD. Yeah, we all need to be better stewards of our stuff. Well, at least I do. Maybe not all of us. Some of you guys and gals probably have it right down pat and pen, and that's awesome. But yeah, hashtag Steward, if you would, please. Thank you all. And if you made it this far, there might be, in fact, there will be a little giveaway involved with the hashtag Steward. Just saying. Not sure yet what it'll be yet, but we'll figure it out. Thanks for putting up with my mumbling, my rambling, my weird thought patterns that happen. Again, I just want to show this. I showed that fixed blade a lot. Man, that is just beautiful. Clasp knife folding hunter. Oh, whew. Sorry, I get the fizz or whatever you want to call it with these things. Well, thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. I appreciate it all so much. With that being said, have a wonderful day. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.